Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new around here, hello, my name is Sam and it's lovely to meet you. If you're not new around here, welcome back. But if you are new, it's lovely to meet you. Come on in, come and join the happy little family that we are. If you haven't already guessed by today's thumbnail, I've had a little delivery. I did pick up some things from the new Wembley collection. We're going to do some swatches. We're going to stick all of these on my face without before I put anything on because that will look a little bit crazy. And yeah, I'm going to swatch the lip oils for you. If that is something that you're interested in, please stick around. Please don't forget to hit like, hit subscribe and turn the notification bell on so you don't miss any of my future uploads. As I said, I picked up the Bare Cheeks palette. Now, I was so close to purchasing both the palettes, but it was going to be really, really expensive with shipping as well. But I do say when shipping obviously is a big thing for me, and I think it's a big thing for a lot of people who don't live in the US. There wasn't a price difference if you purchased both, so it didn't like increase like glam like. But yeah, so I was really happy with that. I know if you just purchased something like one lip oil or something, it was a little bit cheaper, but I purchased 3 and this, and it was going to be the same if I purchased the whole collection. So that was a plus in my eyes. But I didn't pick up the juicy one. That was the brightest one. They had 2 face palettes and that was the brighter one. And although I was super close, I was just like, am I really going to use it? I have a lot of bright eyeshadow. I know this is a face palette and you can use it on the eyes if you feel like that is safe for you to do so. But yeah, I was just like, what do I do? Do I purchase both of them? No, I'll purchase this one if I love it and I think I'm actually going to get some use out of the bright one, then I will. But the Bare Cheeks lip oils, they were a little bit nudie for me and I really wanted something different. So these do have a tint, and the thing that put me off with the other ones as well was it has like a minty smell, and I was a bit like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to like that. But you know what, I'm intrigued. I'm very intrigued. So I'm going to test these 3 out for a while. And then I might purchase the other 3 if they're really good. But obviously with shipping, like I said, and with the price of things increasing, I just wanted to purchase 3 to test out. But yeah, we're going to do some arm swatches first, and then we're going to dive in and put this all on the face. So let's get into that. As always, I'm filming with the baby in the background. She's currently eating crisps and watching Cocomelon, so we can see her. She is happy for now, so let's dive in. So this is what the outer packaging looks like. You've just seen all of the inside of the packaging. I've done all of the swatches and all of that for you. This has a 24-month shelf life. It is vegan and cruelty free, which is amazing. And I have already, it's that kind of like that soft matte packaging, and I've already dirtied it on the back, so that's just wonderful. I do love this packaging. I think it's really neutral, and I think it's going to be great for people who are MUAs or like bridal. Carrying something around like this is going to be fantastic. I have already stuck my dirty fingers in it. I've already swatched this. I went out in the garden in the sunlight to swatch it for you. So yeah, it looks a little bit grubby now, so I do apologise for that. But let's just dive straight in. I'm going to go across the top and see where we go. So we're starting off with making me blush. I'm just using an M47 from Made by Mitchell, and these are apparently very pigmented, and I have nothing on my skin. That was one dip. So I'm just going to apply it. So it's all going to blend out nicely. As I nearly dropped the palette on the floor. Well done. I don't ever like go out with literally nothing on my face, so Yeah, but this is one dip, you guys. And I think it's just a very soft, subtle, orangey kind of vibe. I'm for it. I'm absolutely for it. Ooh, I like it. It's just giving that blushy colour, making me blush. And I will say it does look like a nice flush of summer colour. I really like that colour. So we have the shade Baby Girl. I just dipped in twice. Why did I do that when I know this is pigmented? I don't know if this will show up so much on me whilst I've got nothing on my face. This is like a little bit like your blue tone pinks that everyone is raving about. This might just look like me, like I've just come out of the gym, which never happens. Oh, by the way, if you're wondering what's on my eyes, I am wearing the Lure palette in honour of this video. That is beautiful. That is a blush that I would wear on my holidays with no makeup on, to give you that sun-kissed. I love that. Out of the two, that one so far, Baby Girl, she's agreeing, is definitely my favourite. Let's dive into the next two. So next we're going into the shade Love Me. I'm wondering, and then Just a Touch, but I'm wondering if Just a Touch could be a bronzer. I don't know. I need to. So Love Me, again, quite a darker shade, so I'm gonna just do one swatch, one dip I meant. And just remember that this is literally on bare cheeks. So, you know, it would show up definitely more pigmented on a base. I just wanted, because I am very fair, and I think it's good for people to be able to see. That is actually beautiful. Okay, I'm going to go in again. I really like that. Again, it's just that nice. I think me and this palette are going to get on like really, really well. Please ignore that. So that is Love Me. I mean, is it showing up that much? Like on camera? I feel like it is, but I don't know if it is. I haven't tapped my brush off now. Oh, that's better. That actually matches the eye makeup that I have on today. It's got like that purpley undertone. That is also very, very beautiful. Going into Just a Touch, and again, I don't know if this is going to be... there's a mirror in here. I didn't even realise. Bit of ASMR for you guys. Is this going to be... Please bear in mind that these aren't as pigmented as what you think. I think because obviously they aren't like as bright. I think I would, would I be able to get away with that being a bronzer shade on a fair skin tone? I'm going to have to test that out. I'm going to have to test that out. Are you seeing the swatches? I can't really remember the swatches, to be quite honest. This one again isn't exactly giving me a lot. I'm dipping in quite a bit. It's definitely more buildable, those last two. The first two were quite pigmented off the bat. Those two are off. Next we're going into what I think is going to be my favourite. It's the shade In Charge. I can't remember if I dusted my brush off, so we're just gonna... Whoa, that looks pigmented. Okay. 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 Oh shit. Okay. Now bear in mind I'm using a wipe to just wipe this off. So I'm wondering, like that's kind of clung to that area. It'd be interesting to see. I'm just wondering whether that is because of the wipe, me wiping my face. But that was just one dip, guys. One flipping dip. Can you see where it's kind of just clung to that part? I'm just wondering whether my face is still a little bit wet when I'm using the wipe. Need to be careful. Okay, I like that, but I'm just a little bit worried how it's kind of stuck in that place. So yeah, again, I'm going to use the shade Power Play. Again, one dip. But this feels like really dry now, so let's go in and just, it seems to be doing the same thing. Okay, I'm just gonna, obviously this is bare skin, my skin has got no, oh no, it's blended out actually. I was a bit concerned. No, it has. It looks like I've been smacked in the face with a beetroot. It definitely is bright, but saying that, with the right eye look and maybe half a dip, I think, could that be quite beautiful? At the moment, it's giving me beetroot vibes. Anybody else? I'm waiting for that to dry a little bit better this time. My cheeks are looking pretty red because they've been bad. So next I'm going to go in with the shade Stripped. Now all of these you can mix, put on your lips and mix with your oils. So it'll be really interesting to see how that works. But I know Stripped, they say don't. So we won't. So let's pigment it again. I love the colour of this one. This is the one in the palette that actually stood out to me the most. It was something very, very different. Is there something wrong with this side of my face? What the hell? It blends out perfectly well on the other side. And then this side just seems to... Oh, that's better. What's going on? Could be my dry skin. Because you can see like that side is blending out perfectly fine. And it's actually working now. My hair is actually pissing me off. See, look at that. Oh, that is beautiful. That is my favourite. I think that one with Baby Girl. Ooh, I like that. Oh, I love it. Bit concerned about it. I'm intrigued to see how it's gonna apply on the top. I probably will powder, but I'm very intrigued. I won't use any cream blushes today because I just want to see. We're gonna go into the last shade. The shade is called In the Buff. I keep forgetting that. Oh my god, I didn't do that last white very well, did I? See, it just blends out so much more effortlessly on this side. What the hell's going on? I really... that is blusher there, guys, not my eyeshadow. I clearly am shit at wiping my own face. Again, that's giving me the very, like, the sun burnt vibes. Is there much difference between that one and that one? This, see, when I'm looking like that, it just looks like I've got a big dark patch there. Okay, I'm gonna go away. I don't know, I've been definitely like using my Sigma switch, but is there much difference between those two? I'm gonna go away anyway. I'm gonna put all my moisturiser on and stuff, my base, and we'll come back. I'm obviously gonna wipe this off, and then we'll come back and choose which colour that we're going to be using today. I don't know. Can you guess? Pause the video now, and if you can guess which one I'm going to use. It's actually been a little bit since I filmed because I had to go and pick my daughter up from school and cook her tea and everything. But my base makeup is on. That's hence the headband. We're just going to decide which blush. I kind of want to mix these two. I think that would go super nice with the purple look. I'm scared. Okay, let's just dip into Stripped and then one dip into Love Me. All my base makeup will be linked down below. I do have bronzer on and stuff like that, so let's just see how this performs, because don't forget we had that issue where I think my skin was a little bit dry, but I have moisturised and I haven't gone too ham on. Oh, that is such, oh, that is pretty. That is her laugh, by the way, not her cry. That is so pretty. Okay, Morvey. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, so it's not clinging to any patches, so I definitely think that that was my skin. And look how effortlessly, God, that was a bit of a mouthful. That has blended out. So this is the side with the blush on, and this is the side without, without. And let's do same on the other side. Just one tap in each. And I seriously do keep forgetting that I have a mirror in this palette. Tend to just tap it on. I don't have any cream blush on, just because obviously I wanted to give this its best a chance. Okay, that is like so beautiful. I'm going to bring it in a little bit further as well, just to make sure it's all blended. Wow, that is beautiful. I'm not going to lie, that is stunning. Is it emphasising texture? It doesn't do anything for my pores, to be quite honest. I haven't put any pore filling primer on, so they're looking amazing. Hasn't emphasised any texture up here. I have a bit of texture here, which you can see. You can still see my texture, so it's not like smoothing out the texture. It's just my texture's still there. It's real skin, guys. If I was to sit here and go, oh, my skin looks so smooth, it looks so effortless, I'd be lying, because it's my skin. Like, skin is skin. I wish people would just learn. But hey ho, I'm gonna go away, put my highlighter on, sort my hair out, and set this all in place, and then we will be back to do the lips. So that's all done. Base is basing, and these are the three that I picked up from the collection. I picked up the whole of the Bring the Juice collection. As I said, I'm going to test them out and see how we go. This one is the shade Ripe, which I think I'm going to be using today. You guys would have all seen the swatches of these. I just love the packaging. I love like chunky packaging. This one is in the shade Squeeze. I do apologise. These are a tinted lip oil. You have seen the swatches. They don't come out this pigmented. I guess that's kind of like the whole being able to put the powder on the lips. I have super dry lips. This is in the shade Juicy. I have super dry lips, and I'm just thinking, is that going to work? Be putting powder on my lips. I'm just a bit like, come out please. I love this colour. It's like a bit of a combination. Like, it's just a little bit darker than that one. But yeah, I really love them. I'm gonna go in with this one today just because I have purple eyeshadow on, and as I said, I've got dry lips, so I'm not too sure if putting powder on my lips is really going to be helpful, but I just want to do it for the purpose of this video. And as I said, I can't put stripped on, else I probably would have. So I think I might go in with Love Me, just a bit of a touch. Okay, I saw somebody actually put their like doe foot in the actual powder, and I'm not kidding you, it actually set off my anxiety, because she had left residue then in the palette. Okay, I hate the feel of that, I'm not gonna lie, but we're doing it for the sake of the video, just testing everything out. And then now when this pops, I think, oh, it gives a bit of a pop, so just be careful. There is quite a strong stopper on it. Okay, it feels really, oh, actually, I didn't think it was, I haven't lined my lips or anything. Oh, that feels nice. Oh, that feels really hydrating, but they actually feel cooling. It's got a fruity smell. I've smelt them all and I think they actually all smell the same. Does the palette smell of anything? No. No, it actually stinks of powder. Okay, that's everything. That is everything done, and I'm just going to go away, make sure that I like everything, and I will be back with first impressions. So this is everything, all complete, blusher on. I'm obsessed. I love a blush. So let's dive into the blush palette, giving you my first impressions. I was really worried when I started applying this to this cheek, just doing it on my bare skin, my bare cheek, because it just kept clinging to that one patch, and I was like, oh holy shit, this is gonna be bad for like dry skin people. But I can assure you that I've put this on the top of my powder and it's been absolutely fine. There's been no problems. It's not clung to anything. Has it stopped my texture, reduced any texture? No, but it also hasn't emphasized it, which is really, really important. I put my highlighter on top of it. It didn't lift any of my powder underneath. Great formula, I think. I have obviously got to test it some more. I've only used these two shades. They swatched like the mattes in their palette. Very soft, very smooth, very creamy, buttery, that kind of texture. I had no problem swatching them. They were very pigmented, which was a little bit scary to put them on my face, but once you've dipped your brush in and kind of mixed it and swirled it around, you're not going to get that kind of impact. I would say my child thinks she's like a dinosaur right now. I would say they're more buildable. These bottom ones are definitely more pigmented. These two were very pigmented, but these ones, especially more these two, maybe even that one, it wasn't straight off the bat pigmented. It was definitely more blendable, which I prefer. I would say the Juicy Cheeks palette is going to be a lot more pigmented, as I think a lot of people have been using that as eyeshadow. Let me know if you want me to use this as eyeshadow. I'd be happy to. It is a face palette after all. A bit gutted that I can't put the shade stripped. I'm not too sure what it is, whether it's like the colour that's gone into it that makes it not lip safe. And my only criticism is I wish there'd have been a shimmery blush. To me, that's the whole vibe at the minute. That's the whole vibe on TikTok, on YouTube. It's that fresh, glowy, glow from within skin. And although I've added my highlighter and I've got that glow back, it would have been nice for a holiday. I probably won't be wearing a lot of makeup. And I do like a nice, just a shimmer, pop of shimmer. So I think maybe one of these should have just had a slight little sheer to it. I do get it. I think it's amazing. Am I going to stop reaching for it because it doesn't have a shimmer? No, it's absolutely flipping amazing. I can't wait to dive into it some more, and I love the packaging, like the design, top notch. Love everything about it. Lip oils, let's dive. These feel really comfortable. They feel super hydrated. I love a lip oil. It feels like a lip oil, but I can't really describe it. It's a lip oil. You know, they're not super tinted. I think it actually works quite well with the blush powder underneath. I was a little bit worried having super dry lips, but I'm gonna have to test that, whether it'd be best to just wear them on their own. I don't know. I'm gonna have to have a little bit of a play around, see how this actually lasts, because like I say, my lips are super dry. I use where is it, like the Laneige sleeping mask, and even that doesn't do anything for my lips. My lips are super dry. Drink loads of water, makes absolutely jack shit difference. If you know anything that's literally going to make my lips feel smooth as, then let me know down in the comments, because I will literally try anything. But no, they're a really good formula. They're a perfect lip oil. They have a nice tint to them. I love the packaging. The doe foot is a little bit, you know, when you're pulling it out, it's not very, what is the word I'm after? It's not very easy, I guess, is the word I'm after. It's but still, I just really like it. I'm really happy with my purchases. I'll keep playing around with them, use them for maybe like the rest of this month, and do a roundup review in my April favourites and faves, so stick around if you're interested to find out how it's actually performed and played around with. And I think that is everything for today, you guys. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. I hope you stuck around till the end. It's probably been a really long one. I do apologise, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.